And welcome everybody to this episode of Tower Simulator 3 with me, pcsimguy. So here we are at good old LaGuardia in New York. This is going to be our first shift here at LaGuardia, a step up from what we used to do. So I've got everything kind of set up here. The wind's at 213, so landing runway 22 and takeoff runway 22. We're just going to be use one because it's a T, as you can see. I've got custom cameras set up, so if we can go to F6, this is kind of the bottom, so the landing planes will be coming down this runway right here and taxiing off. We're actually going to have them come up here to Alpha Alpha, go down to Golf, I think. Nope, Echo. They're going to go down to Echo right here, cross, and then go down Alpha. And then the departing aircraft, actually let me put it back here so you can see a little bit better. So, like I said, they're going to come in, land. They're going to come up here to Alpha Alpha right here. And then this is Echo. And they're going to come across Echo to Alpha. And then anything departing is going to come out of Alpha onto Bravo, come down here, and then up to Romeo, which will take them all the way up here to 22. So we're not in control of the settings or anything. We're going to do this just how the career mode wants it. So again, I've got F7's down here. F8 is there's 22. That's where they're going to touch down. So this will give us a good view of what's kind of going on in this intersection area. F9 is going to put us down here at the last terminals. The last three we've got a good view of. F10 is going to put us here in the middle terminals and the first terminal, and then F11 is going to put us basically just above the tower with a better view without the monitors and everything in the windows of what's going on right around here, and we can see this intersection area as well. So I've got it paused. Airport lights are on. We do have rain. It is 7 o'clock in the morning, so let's get going.
LaGuardia ground, Delta 2744 with information Foxtrot, requesting push and start.
Delta 2744, pushback approved, facing west.
Pushback face west, Delta 2744.
Alright, I got the facing working. That's what I was afraid of. So here he is. Go push back and face west. Right? So it used to be expect runway blah blah blah. That's where they would turn. But now we want them to be basically facing west so they can come up here, get on Bravo, and go across. So the layout of this one's a little trickier than what we had at Raleigh-Durham. I like the layout at Raleigh-Durham better, but we're going to be trying to step up our career mode here and move on to bigger and better things. I think after this one, we go to Los Angeles.
Brickyard 5669er with information Foxtrot, requesting push and start.
Brickyard 5669er, pushback approved, facing west.
Pushback face west, Brickyard 5669er.
Wait on this Delta here to get the pushback out of the way. We're going to send them up to Bravo,
LaGuardia
down to
ground,
Romeo.
Delta 2744 ready to taxi.
Delta 2744, runway 22 via Bravo, Romeo.
Runway 22
Perfect.
via Bravo, Romeo. Delta 2744.
So he's going to come up here to Bravo, down Bravo, and then turn up here on Romeo.
LaGuardia ground. Brickyard 4553 with information Foxtrot. Requesting push and start.
Brickyard 4553, pushback approved. Expect runway 22. I can't see.
Pushback approved. Expect runway 22. Brickyard 4553.
It's going to come down and come out this way. Can hear the engine spooling up a little bit. There goes our Delta. Whoa! You were supposed to face west, dude.
LaGuardia ground. Brickyard 5669 are ready to taxi.
Brickyard 5669er runway 22 via Bravo Romeo.
Runway 22 via Bravo Romeo. Brickyard 5669er.
LaGuardia ground. Spirit Wings
Is he gonna turn around?
3170 with information Foxtrot. Requesting push and start.
Spirit Wings 3170, pushback approved, expect runway 22. I'm just going to use the expect
Pushback
runway
approved,
for now because
expect runway 22. Spirit Wings
I don't even think
3170.
that, yeah, Brickyard 5669er.
LaGuardia ground. Brickyard 5669er, are you sure this is the most logical routing?
LaGuardia ground. Brickyard 4553 ready to taxi.
Brickyard 4553, runway 22 via Bravo Romeo.
Runway 22 via Bravo Romeo. Brickyard 4553.
Alright, we had to delete the one that turned the wrong way. I mean, I said face west. I don't know, it went east instead, so I just deleted him. Let's go ahead and get 2444, both Brickyards here, and we only need 4553, so that one's done. I do have 10-mile separation to start off with on arriving aircraft.
American 519er with information Foxtrot. Requesting push and start.
American 519er, pushback approved, expect runway 22.
Pushback approved, expect runway 22. American 519er.
LaGuardia ground.
Comes that
Spirit
Brickyard.
Wings 3170 ready to taxi.
Spirit Wings 3170, runway 22, cross runway 4.
Runway 22, cross runway 4, Spirit Wings 3170.
Alright, so Spirit Wings will come down this way. He's going to cross and go up. Delta 2744, cross runway 13.
Cross runway 13. Delta 2744.
That's going to be a pain to remember as it gets busier. Of course, this is a 7 o'clock push, so it's the busy time. There's tons. We've got tons of great jets. We got JetBlue, Southwest, American, United, Delta down here. Pretty much Delta, these three terminals right here. Some Americans and Uniteds. Air Canada sitting out there. More Air Canada.
LaGuardia ground. American 519er ready to taxi.
American 519er, runway 22 via Romeo.
Runway 22 via Romeo. American 519er.
LaGuardia ground. Delta 2454 with information Foxtrot. Requesting push and start.
Delta 2454 pushback approved. Expect runway 22. Delta 2744, runway 22, line up and wait.
Pushback approved. Expect runway 22. Delta 2454. Runway 22, line up and wait. Delta 2744.
Delta 2744, runway 22, cleared for immediate takeoff upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure. Brickyard 4553, cross runway 13.
Runway 22, cleared for immediate
So Brickyard
takeoff.
here is
On
going to
reaching
cross
altitude
13.
1000, contact departure.
2744
Delta
is going there.
2744. Cross runway 13, Brickyard 4553.
I like this view right here up above the tower. I can see a lot more. Spirit Wings 3170, cross runway 13. American 519, cross runway 13.
Cross runway 13. Spirit Wings 3170.
Cross runway 13, American 519er.
Brickyard 4553, runway 22, cleared for immediate takeoff upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure. Alright, we'll get him rolling
Runway
on up
22,
there.
cleared
Delta's
for
probably ready
immediate
to
takeoff.
taxi here in a
On
second.
reaching altitude 1000, contact departure. Brickyard 4553. LaGuardia ground. Delta 2454 ready to taxi.
Delta 2454, runway 22 via Bravo, Romeo.
Runway 22 via Bravo, Romeo. Delta 2454. LaGuardia ground. Brickyard 5780 with information Foxtrot. Requesting push and start.
Brickyard 5780, pushback approved, expect runway 22.
Negative. Unknown command. Brickyard 5780.
Brickyard 5780, pushback approved, expect runway 22.
Pushback
Spirit
approved.
Wings
Expect runway 22.
3170,
Brickyard 5780.
runway 22, line up and wait.
Runway 22. Line up and wait. Spirit Wings 3170.
Delta's gone. RPA is taken off. Spirit Wings 3170, runway 22, cleared for takeoff upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure.
Runway 22. Cleared for takeoff on reaching altitude 1000. Contact departure. Spirit Wings 3170.
Alright, we got American 519er, runway 22, line up and wait.
Runway 22, line up and wait. American 519er.
There goes our Spirit. Taking off right there. We got American right here lining up. And we've got Delta taxiing down Bravo going to Romeo. And then we should have Brickyard here.
LaGuardia ground. Brickyard 5780 ready to taxi.
Brickyard 5780, runway 22 via Bravo, Romeo.
Runway
So I
22
want to take this
via
further
Bravo,
one, Bravo,
Romeo. Brickyard
so Alpha can be
5780.
ready for inbound stuff, taxiing in. American 519er, runway 22, cleared for takeoff upon reaching altitude 1000. Contact departure.
Runway 22, cleared for takeoff on reaching altitude 1000. Contact departure. American 519er.
Delta 2454, cross runway 13.
Cross runway 13. Delta 2454. LaGuardia ground, United 1599er with information Foxtrot, requesting push and start.
United 159er, pushback approved, expect runway 22.
Pushback approved,
There's that
expect
United
runway
right here.
22. United 1599er.
Delta 2454, cross runway 13.
Cross runway 13. Delta 2454.
Brickyard 5780, cross runway 13.
Cross runway 13. Brickyard 5780.
Need to add that to our taxi instructions so we don't have to keep remembering to do that.
LaGuardia ground. Delta 1370 with information Foxtrot. Requesting push and start.
Delta 1370, pushback approved, expect runway 22. So, we're moving
Pushback
along
approved,
here.
expect
Got
runway
Brickyard
22.
57
Delta
heading out.
1370.
Delta 1370's down here. Delta 2454, runway 22, cleared for immediate takeoff upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure. Want to say welcome to everybody in the chat. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe so you can catch more of Tower Simulator 3, Farming Simulator, Microsoft Flight Simulator, and Police Simulator. Here goes 2454. There is Brickyard. United has pushed back from the gaze in this blind spot right here.
LaGuardia ground, United 1599er ready to taxi.
United 1599er, runway 22 via Romeo.
Runway 22 via Romeo, United 1599er.
United 1599er, cross runway 13.
Cross runway 1, United 1599er.
One-way run, I said 13. Come on now.
LaGuardia ground, American 2125 with information Foxtrot. Requesting push and start.
American 2125, pushback approved, expect runway 22.
Pushback approved, expect runway 22. American 2125.
LaGuardia ground. Delta 1370 ready to taxi.
Delta 1370, runway 22 via Bravo Romeo. Brickyard 5780, runway 22, line up and wait.
Runway 22 via Bravo. Romeo. Delta 1370.
Delta 1370, cross runway 13.
Runway 22, line up and wait. Brickyard 5780.
Cross runway 13. Delta 1370.
Brickyard 5780, runway 22, cleared for takeoff upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure. Alright.
Runway 22,
Brickyard's
cleared
going.
for takeoff. On reaching altitude 1000,
United's
contact departure.
Heading that way.
Brickyard
Delta's heading that
5780.
way. Waiting for them.
LaGuardia ground,
There's Endeavor.
5077 with information Foxtrot. Requesting push and start.
Endeavor 5077, pushback approved, expect runway 22.
Pushback approved, expect runway 22.
United
Endeavor
1599er, cross
5077.
runway 13.
Cross runway 13, United 1599er.
LaGuardia ground, American 2125 ready to taxi.
American 2125, runway 22 via Bravo, Romeo, cross runway 13.
Runway 22 via Bravo, Romeo, cross runway 13, American 2125.
Oh man, I need to,
LaGuardia ground, American 1530 with information Foxtrot, requesting push and start.
American 159er, pushback approved, expect runway 22.
Pushback approved, expect runway 22. American 1530.
LaGuardia
United
ground,
1599, runway
5077 ready to
22,
taxi.
cleared for takeoff upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure. Delta, he stopped. Delta
Runway
stopped for
22,
him, yes.
Cleared for takeoff. On reaching altitude 1000,
Endeavour
contact
5077,
departure.
runway
United
22 via
1599.
Bravo Romeo, cross runway 13.
Runway 22 via Bravo, Romeo, cross runway 13, Endeavour 5077.
There's our American taking off. We've got another American second, Delta 1370 third. Here comes Endeavour, moving on out. Alright, let's get back and work on these. $13.70, 21.25, 57.7. Yeah, I think we're pretty much.
LaGuardia ground, Southwest 40902 with information Foxtrot, requesting push and start.
Southwest 40902, hold. Oh, I'm in standby, but
LaGuardia ground, American 1530 ready to taxi.
American 1530, runway 22 via Bravo Romeo, cross runway 13.
Runway 22 via Bravo, Romeo, cross runway 13.
American
1530.
2125, runway 22, cleared for takeoff upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure. Delta 1370, runway 22, line up and wait.
Runway
Southwest
22,
4092,
cleared for takeoff.
pushback
On reaching
approved,
altitude
expect runway
1000,
22.
Contact departure. American 2125.
Runway 22, line up and wait. Delta 1370.
Going smoother than I thought it was going to. Knock on wood.
LaGuardia ground, Endeavour 5476 with information Foxtrot, requesting push and start.
Endeavour 5476, pushback approved, expect runway 22.
Pushback approved, expect runway 22. Endeavour 5476.
Southwest 4092. Pushback approved, expect runway 22. I swear we did that already.
Pushback approved, expect runway 22.
There goes
Southwest
our American. Delta's going to
4092.
line up and wait. American's going out this way. American 1530, runway 22 via Romeo.
Runway 22 via Romeo, American 1530.
American 1530, cross runway 13.
Cross runway 13, American 1530.
There goes our Southwest pushing back here. Endeavour's pushing back over here. Very nice. So looking forward to Farming Simulator 25 coming
LaGuardia
out
ground,
soon.
Endeavour 5476 ready to taxi.
Endeavour 5476, runway 22 via Bravo, Romeo, cross runway 13.
Runway 22 via Bravo, Romeo, Cross runway 13, Endeavour 5476.
LaGuardia ground, Southwest 409er2 ready to taxi.
Southwest 409er2, runway 22 via Romeo, cross runway 13.
Runway 22 via
Delta
Romeo,
1370,
cross runway 13,
cleared for takeoff upon
Southwest
reaching altitude
409er2.
1000, contact departure. Endeavour 5077, runway 22, line up and wait.
Command requirement missing. Delta 1370.
Delta 1370, runway 22, cleared for takeoff upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure. I hate when it misses what I say.
Runway 22,
Oh.
line up and wait. Endeavour 5077.
Runway 22, cleared for takeoff. On reaching altitude 1000, contact departure. Delta 1370.
JetBlue 299er, pushback approved, expect runway 22.
Pushback approved, expect runway 22. JetBlue 299er.
Alright, we've got
LaGuardia
okay,
ground.
Southwest,
JetBlue 299er with information
JetBlue
Foxtrot.
1370
Requesting
is
push
gone.
and start.
I didn't even see who that was that called in. Who was requesting? Oh, that was JetBlue. Okay.
LaGuardia ground, Endeavour 5446 with information Foxtrot, requesting push and start.
Endeavour 5446, pushback approved, expect runway 22.
Negative, unknown command, Endeavour 5446.
Endeavour 5446, pushback approved, expect runway 22. Endeavour 5077, runway 22, cleared for immediate takeoff upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure. American 1530, runway 22, line up and wait.
Pushback approved, expect runway 22. Endeavour 5446.
Man, we're rolling
Runway
through them.
22,
This is good.
cleared for immediate takeoff on reaching altitude 1000. Contact departure. Endeavour 5077.
Runway 22, line up and wait. American 1530.
LaGuardia ground. JetBlue 299er ready to taxi.
JetBlue 299er, runway 22 via Romeo, cross runway 13.
Runway 22 via Romeo. Cross runway 13. JetBlue 299er.
American 1530, cleared for takeoff upon reaching altitude 1000. American 1530, runway 22, cleared for takeoff upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure.
Command requirement missing. American 1530. Runway 22, cleared for takeoff on reaching altitude 1000, contact departure. American 1530.
There he goes. got it
LaGuardia
flipped.
ground, Endeavour 5446 ready to taxi.
Endeavour 5446, runway 22 via Bravo Romeo, cross runway 13.
Runway 22, via Bravo, Romeo, cross runway
Southwest
13.
4092,
Endeavour
runway 22, line up and
5446.
wait.
Runway 22, line up and wait. Southwest 409er2.
LaGuardia ground, Brickyard 5756 with information Foxtrot, requesting push and start.
Brickyard 5756, pushback approved. Expect runway 22.
Pushback approved, expect runway 22, Brickyard 5756.
Southwest 4092, runway 22, cleared for takeoff upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure. Endeavour 5476, runway 22, line up and wait.
Runway 22, cleared for takeoff on reaching altitude 1000, contact departure. Southwest 4092.
Runway 22, line up and wait. Endeavour 5476.
Get rid of these. Alright, American's out. Southwest's taking off now. There goes Southwest. Give it just a minute. We'll take off the Endeavour 5476. Endeavour 5476. Runway 22, cleared for takeoff upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure.
Runway 22, cleared for takeoff on reaching altitude 1000, contact departure. Endeavour 5476.
JetBlue 299, runway 22, line up and wait.
Runway 22, line up and wait. JetBlue 299er.
LaGuardia ground, Brickyard 5756 ready to taxi.
There she is. Brickyard 5756, runway 22, via Bravo, Romeo, cross runway 13.
Runway 22, via Bravo.
That was Southwest about
Romeo,
to check
cross
in.
runway 13, Brickyard 5756.
Goes Endeavour. Give them a minute. We'll take that JetBlue off.
LaGuardia ground.
There's
Southwest
Southwest.
54905 with information Foxtrot. Requesting push and start.
Southwest 54905, pushback approved. Expect runway 22. JetBlue 299er, runway 22, cleared for takeoff upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure.
Pushback approved. Expect runway 22. Southwest 54905.
Runway 22, cleared for takeoff on reaching altitude 1000. Contact departure. JetBlue 299er.
Endeavour 5446, runway 22, line up and wait. I love them close
Runway
enough that I can
22,
line up and
line
wait.
up and wait.
Didn't
Endeavour
really have that at Durham.
5446.
Raleigh, Durham, that is. So glad that that's something we can use now. There goes our Southwest pushing back. Brickyard's coming down. Let's take a look at our tiles here. Southwest is out of our sphere. That Endeavor's out of our sphere. Endeavour 5446, runway 22, cleared for takeoff upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure.
Runway 22, cleared for takeoff. On reaching altitude 1000, contact departure. Endeavour 5446.
LaGuardia ground. Southwest 54905 ready to taxi.
Southwest 54905, runway 22, via Romeo, cross runway 13.
Runway 22.
These will come
via
down
Romeo,
here and up.
Cross runway 13. Southwest 54905.
Southwest 54905, cross runway 13. Forgot to say that.
Cross runway 13. Southwest
Thanks everybody for watching.
54905.
Don't forget to like and subscribe for some more content. We're doing this series. We're going to do the whole career
LaGuardia
progression
ground.
in the game.
Southwest
So it's going to be a nice long
1890
series.
with information Foxtrot. Requesting push and start.
Southwest 1890, pushback approved. Expect runway 22.
Push
Pushback approved. Expect runway 22. Southwest 1890.
Once Brickyard gets across 1-3, we'll go ahead and give him takeoff clearance. So he's rolling. Let's look at our tiles again. JetBlue is gone. Endeavor 5446 is gone. Brickyard 5756, runway 22, cleared for takeoff upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure.
Runway 22, cleared for takeoff on reaching altitude 1000, contact departure, Brickyard 5756. LaGuardia ground, Southwest 1890, ready to taxi.
Southwest 1890, runway 22 via Bravo, Romeo, cross runway 13. So I've been doing
Runway
this.
22 via Bravo, Romeo, cross runway 13, Southwest 1890.
Been doing this a little bit different, trying to stay out of the tower as much so we can actually watch the planes. This view is really helpful.
Requesting push and start.
JetBlue 1861 pushback approved. Expect runway 22.
Pushback approved. Expect runway 22. JetBlue 1861.
Southwest 549er5, runway 22, line up and wait.
Runway 22, line up and wait. Southwest 549er5.
It's been nice how they've kind of come online. They've only one did I have to hold off on pushing back for another one. So that's pretty good that we're not locking each other in that much. But man, look at all the empty gates now. That whole terminal is empty. I think that whole terminal except for that one right there is empty. This side's pretty empty, so you just got those three in that terminal. Now that one's pretty full. This side's pretty empty. This side's pretty full. This side's empty. This side's full. So we're definitely making a dent. Southwest 549er5, runway 22, cleared for takeoff upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure.
Runway 22, cleared for takeoff. On reaching altitude 1000,
JetBlue
contact
still got the
departure.
pushback truck.
Southwest
Waiting for that to go away.
549er5.
There we go. He's going to check
LaGuardia
in.
ground. JetBlue 1861 ready for taxi.
JetBlue 1861, runway 22 via Bravo, Romeo, cross runway 13.
Runway 22 via Bravo, Romeo, cross runway 13. JetBlue 1861.
All right. Brickyard's gone. Southwest 1890, runway 22, line up and wait.
Runway 22, line up and wait. Southwest 1890.
The difference in LaGuardia and Raleigh is way different with the number. I mean, we did start at 7 a.m., so that probably had something to do with it, but I have not fast-forwarded time yet because we've been that busy. So that's a great thing. And we're keeping them moving. So besides the one little mishap with one, I told it to face west, it faced east. I had to delete it, but that was on the game, not on me, so still pretty happy. There's 1890 lining up. There's JetBlue right there. Nothing else going on right this second. I think there's one or two other planes over there. Southwest 1890, runway 22, cleared for takeoff upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure.
Runway 22, cleared for takeoff on reaching altitude 1000, contact departure. Southwest 1890.
Those gates are empty over here. Got some general aviation aircraft over here that might pop in.
LaGuardia ground. American 1490 with information Foxtrot. Requesting push and start.
American 1490. Pushback approved. Expect runway 22. I am going to set up my cameras different
Pushback
next time
approved. Expect runway 22.
when it comes to
American
terminals.
1490.
Because it's kind of hard to see this area back here where they can taxi just right there in front of the terminal with these overhead walkways. It's kind of hard to see that back side where our camera is. JetBlue 1861, runway 22, line up and wait.
Runway 22, line up and wait. JetBlue 1861.
We're pushing that 10, let me tell you. Still no arrivals yet. Maybe we're just doing departures only. You know, it's career mode, so all those settings are set up for us. Rain's still continuing, but the wind is still 0 knots, so that's ideal.
LaGuardia ground. American 1490 ready to taxi.
American 1490, runway 22 via Romeo, cross runway 13. JetBlue 1861, runway 22, cleared for takeoff upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure.
Runway 22 via Romeo. Cross runway 13. American 1490.
Runway 22, clear for takeoff. On reaching altitude 1000, contact departure. JetBlue 1861.
There she goes. The graphics with the latest update has really improved this sim. It just looks so good. Now I will say my 3060 graphics card it's getting hot. Those fans are running high. I do have the extra window popped up on my side screen. You guys can't see it. It's this ADIRS is all I have pulled up there, but it's nice to have it up there so that I can see exactly what's going on. Zoomed in. American 1490, runway 22, line up and wait. So if we take him off and there's nothing going on, we'll fast forward, see if we can speed up some time here. We will take a couple minute break at 7 o'clock. I'll get some more to drink, stretch my legs real quick, let the dog out, and then we'll be back at it. We're going to go to 8 o'clock Central Time. So another hour and 15 minutes of flying. Let's go back out to that
LaGuardia
external
ground.
view.
Air Canada 703 with information Foxtrot. Requesting push and start.
Air Canada 703, pushback approved, expect runway 22.
Pushback approved, expect runway 22. Air Canada 703.
American 149er, American 149er, runway 22, cleared for takeoff. Upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure.
Command wrong start. American 1490. Runway 22. Cleared for takeoff. On reaching altitude 1000, contact departure. American 1490.
LaGuardia ground, Air Canada 703 ready to taxi.
Air Canada 703, runway 22, via Romeo, cross runway 13.
Runway 22, via Romeo. Cross runway 13. Air Canada 703.
Air Canada 703, runway 22, cleared for takeoff. Upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure.
Runway 22, cleared for takeoff. On reaching altitude 1000, contact departure. Air Canada 703.
LaGuardia ground, Delta 506 with information Foxtrot, requesting push and start.
Delta 506, pushback approved, expect runway 22.
Pushback approved, expect runway 22. Delta 506. LaGuardia ground, Delta 506 ready to taxi.
Delta 506, runway 22, via Bravo Romeo, cross runway 13.
Runway 22, via Bravo Romeo, cross runway 13. Delta 506.
LaGuardia ground, United 723 with information Foxtrot, requesting push and start.
United 723, pushback approved, expect runway 22.
Pushback approved, expect runway 22. United 723. LaGuardia ground, United 723 ready to taxi.
United 723, runway 22, via Bravo Romeo, cross runway 13.
Runway 22, via Bravo, Romeo, cross runway 13, United 723.
LaGuardia ground, Delta 451 with information Foxtrot, requesting push and start.
Delta 451, pushback approved, expect runway 22. Delta 506, runway 22, cleared for immediate takeoff. Upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure.
Pushback approved, expect runway 22. Delta 451.
Runway 22, cleared for immediate takeoff. On reaching altitude 1000, contact departure. Delta 506.
Alright, so we got Delta taking off over here, United taxiing to runway 22, and then Delta here pushing back. There goes Delta starting to roll. There's 451 pushing back. Trying to do more of the external view instead of staying in the tower the whole time, so you guys get a little bit more action. There we go. There she is, rolling out. These wonderful paint jobs by Energy's Design. We're also using Energy's Design's flight schedule. So, a lot more realistic. But we are in career mode, so there's not a lot of changes that we can make. But we're doing good. We've made it from Key West to Raleigh-Durham to here. And I think next stop's LAX after a couple shifts here.
Delta 451 ready to taxi.
Delta 451 runway 22 via Bravo, Romeo, cross runway 13.
Runway 22.
United 723 runway 22 cleared for takeoff upon reaching altitude 1000. Contact departure. So we'll get him out of here.
Cleared for takeoff.
Delta's
On
taxiing
reaching
in.
altitude 1000. Contact departure. United 723.
Take care of our tiles here. 506 is gone. Lining up. We'll speed up time here a little bit just so we can keep
LaGuardia
with the
ground,
action.
JetBlue 2157 with information Foxtrot, requesting push and start.
JetBlue 2157 pushback approved. Expect runway 22.
Pushback approved, expect runway 22, JetBlue 2157.
Alright, Delta going on. Pushing back. We'll speed that up a little bit.
LaGuardia ground, Brigade 4573 with information Foxtrot, requesting push and start.
Brickyard 4573 pushback approved. Expect runway 22.
Pushback approved, expect runway 22, Brigade 4573. LaGuardia ground, JetBlue 2157 ready to taxi.
JetBlue 2157 runway 22 via Bravo, Romeo, cross runway 13. Delta 451 runway 22 cleared for takeoff upon reaching altitude 1000. Contact departure. Get him rolling.
Runway 22 via
There
Bravo,
goes Brickyard.
Romeo, crossed runway 13, JetBlue 2157.
American.
Runway 22. Cleared for takeoff on reaching altitude 1000. Contact departure. Delta 451.
This American's going to have to stand by until we can get
LaGuardia
Brickyard
ground.
out of the way.
American 2889er with information Foxtrot. Requesting push and start.
American 2889er, stand by.
Stand by. American 2889er.
There goes Delta on the roll.
LaGuardia ground, Brigade 4573 ready to taxi.
Brickyard 4573, runway 22 via Bravo, Romeo, cross runway 13.
Runway 22 via Bravo, Romeo, cross runway 13, Brigade 4573.
Is it just popping planes up in here? That I don't think so. I think it's not just generating planes. Just my eyes or something. It does look just, I don't know. Looks like there's planes there that weren't there before, but I may be mistaken. American 2889er, pushback approved. Expect runway 22.
Pushback approved. Expect runway 22. American 2889er.
Work on our tiles here. Delta 451. United is gone. JetBlue's taxiing. Brickyard's taxiing. American is pushing back. So we're good there. Actually, let's go to this view. JetBlue 2157, runway 22, cleared for immediate takeoff upon reaching altitude 1000. Contact departure.
Runway 22, cleared for immediate takeoff. On reaching altitude 1000, contact departure. JetBlue 2157.
LaGuardia ground. American 2889er ready to taxi.
American 2889er, runway 22 via Bravo, Romeo, cross runway 13.
Runway 22 via Bravo, Romeo, cross runway 13, American 2889er.
Alright, good. That American will be able to push back because he's getting out of here real quick.
LaGuardia ground.
There they're
American
checking it now.
970 with information Foxtrot. Requesting push and start.
American 970, pushback approved. Expect runway 22.
Pushback approved. Expect runway 22. American 970.
Shout out to everybody watching. I appreciate it. Don't forget to like and subscribe. pcsimguy.
Information Foxtrot. Requesting push and start.
Delta 378, pushback approved. Expect runway 22.
Pushback approved. Expect runway 22. Delta 378.
Alright, there goes that American. Brickyard 4573, runway 22, cleared for takeoff. Upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure.
Runway 22, cleared for takeoff on reaching altitude 1000. Contact departure, Brickyard 4573.
But yeah, don't forget to subscribe. We've got also Flight Simulator, Farming Simulator, Police Simulator, sometimes American
LaGuardia
Truck Simulator.
ground.
Try
Delta
to flip it up for you
1581
guys.
with information Foxtrot. Requesting push and start.
Delta 1581, stand by. We'll go hold them there.
Stand by.
This guy's pushing
Delta
back right now.
1581.
Just want to make sure we got plenty of room there. Let's go to our tiles here. JetBlue is gone. American's taxiing. Or he's about to taxi. There goes our brickyard. Rolling.
LaGuardia ground. American 970 ready to taxi.
American 970. Runway 23 via Bravo, Romeo, cross runway 13. American 970, runway 22 via Bravo, Romeo, cross runway 13.
Negative. I'm on the ground. American 970. Runway 22 via Bravo, Romeo, cross runway 13. American 970.
LaGuardia ground. Delta 378 ready to taxi.
Delta 378, runway 22 via Bravo, Romeo, cross runway 13.
Runway 22 via Bravo, Romeo, cross
That'll
runway
get
13,
1581
Delta
ready to push back.
378.
Delta 1581, pushback approved. Expect runway 22.
Pushback approved. Expect runway 22. Delta 1581.
American 2889er, runway 22, cleared for immediate takeoff. Upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure.
Runway 22, cleared for immediate takeoff. On reaching altitude 1000, contact departure. American 2889er.
Alright, 970 is moving down, 378's on the way, and 1581 is pushing back. Let's clear our tiles here. There we go. We can watch this takeoff roll here. Look at the graphics of that, the taxiway and everything looks really, really good. The only thing about the runway, well, this runway, you know, all the skid marks on it and everything go a really long way. This one, it dies off here in the middle.
LaGuardia ground, Delta 1581 ready to taxi.
Delta 1581, runway 22 via Bravo Romeo, cross runway 13.
Runway 22 via Bravo Romeo, cross runway 13, Delta 1581.
American 970, runway 22, cleared for takeoff upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure.
Runway 22, cleared for takeoff on reaching altitude 1000, contact departure, American 970.
LaGuardia ground, Brickyard 5782 with information Foxtrot, requesting push and start.
Brickyard 5782, pushback approved, expect runway 22. Still haven't had any of these general aviation aircraft take off. Kind of surprising.
5782.
Here comes Delta 378 up to Romeo. 581's coming on. It's on Alpha, headed to Bravo.
Delta 742 with information Foxtrot, requesting push and start.
Delta 742, pushback approved, expect runway 22. There goes American now.
Pushback approved, expect runway 22, Delta 742.
Delta 378, runway 22, line up and wait.
Runway 22, line up and wait, Delta 378.
There goes 970. Got the winglets. Here comes Delta 378 to line up and wait. Let's go take care of some of these tiles here. 970's taking off now.
LaGuardia ground, Brickyard 5782 ready to taxi.
Brickyard 5782, runway 22 via Bravo Romeo, cross runway 13.
Runway 22 via Bravo Romeo, cross runway 13, Brickyard 5782.
Delta 378, runway 22, cleared for takeoff upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure.
Runway 22, cleared for takeoff on reaching altitude 1000, contact departure, Delta 378.
There goes 22.
LaGuardia ground, Delta 742 ready to taxi.
Delta 742, runway 22 via Bravo Romeo, cross runway 13.
Runway 22 via Bravo Romeo, cross runway 13, Delta 742.
So there's Brickyard 5782, Delta 742 coming out. We've got 1581 coming up. Delta 1581, runway 22, line up and wait.
Runway 22, line up and wait. Delta 1581.
So that Delta's a 737. Brickyard's a Embraer 170.
LaGuardia
Got a
ground,
Airbus
Delta
321 for the other
788 with
Delta.
information Foxtrot,
requesting push and start.
Delta 788, pushback approved. Expect runway 22.
Pushback approved, expect runway 22. Delta 788.
Delta 1581, runway 22, cleared for takeoff upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure.
Runway 22, cleared for takeoff. On reaching altitude 1000, contact departure. Delta 1581.
There's 742, 788 is pushing back. It's as far as zoom in as I can get, but can see the engines are starting to spin up as they're pushing back, which is wonderful. (1581) is rolling. Brickyard ready to cross 13. (788's just waiting on the pushback tug to get finished up there. Brickyard 5782, runway 22, cleared for takeoff upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure.
Runway 22, cleared for takeoff. On reaching altitude 1000, contact departure. Brickyard 5782.
There goes Delta.
LaGuardia ground. Delta 788 ready to taxi.
Delta 788, runway 22 via Bravo Romeo, cross runway 13.
Runway 22 via Bravo Romeo, cross runway 13. Delta 788.
Alright, let's take care of some tiles here. 1581 is gone. 5782 I've given clearance to, so 788 is taxiing. There goes 5782 rolling. Delta 742 runway 22, line up and wait. I wish you could say caution wake turbulence.
Delta 742.
Just add a little realism on the end there.
LaGuardia ground. Delta 1549er with information Foxtrot. Requesting push and start.
Delta 1549, pushback approved, expect runway 22.
Pushback approved, expect runway 22. Delta 1549er.
And Brickyard is rotating. And she's off. We'll have Delta wait here a minute, and then we'll get him rolling. Delta 788 is on his way down Bravo, headed to Romeo.
LaGuardia ground. United 2624 with information Foxtrot. Requesting push and start.
United 2624, pushback approved, expect runway 22. Delta 742, runway 22, cleared for takeoff upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure.
Pushback approved, expect runway 22. United 2624.
Runway 22, cleared for takeoff. On reaching altitude 1000, contact departure. Delta 742.
LaGuardia ground. Delta 1549 are ready to taxi.
Delta 1549er, runway 22 via Bravo Romeo, cross runway 13.
Runway 22 via Bravo Romeo, cross runway 13. Delta 1549er.
There's United 2624. Just got done getting pushed back, waiting for disconnect. 1549, headed up to Bravo. Delta 788, runway 22, line up and wait.
Runway 22, line up and wait. Delta 788. LaGuardia ground, United 2624 ready to taxi.
United 2624, runway 22 via Bravo Romeo, cross runway 13.
Runway 22
Keep an eye on that guy.
via Bravo Romeo,
And
cross
that guy.
runway 13, United 2624.
Now, earlier when two of them got close, one of them actually held. But I never know.
LaGuardia
I'm always
ground,
cautious.
Sky West 5585 with information Foxtrot, requesting push and start.
Sky West 5585, pushback approved, expect runway 22.
Pushback approved, expect runway 22. Sky West 5585.
United 2624, hold.
Hold position. United 2624.
United 2624, resume taxi. Delta 788, runway 22, cleared for immediate takeoff upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure.
Stand by. United 2624. Runway 22, cleared for immediate takeoff on reaching altitude
Takeoff.
1000.
Takeoff.
Contact departure. Delta 788.
United 2624, resume taxi. United 2624, runway 22 via Bravo Romeo, cross runway 13.
Runway
Maybe
22.
it's just resume.
via
I'm going to have to
Bravo,
look up the manual
Romeo,
on that one.
Cross runway
It may
13.
just be resume.
United 2624.
Or continue taxi, maybe. Delta 1549er, runway 22, line up and wait. Let's take care of some
Runway
tiles.
22, line up and wait. Delta 1549er.
LaGuardia ground. Delta 11904 with information Foxtrot. Requesting push and start.
LaGuardia ground.
Delta
Sky
11904,
West
pushback approved, expect
5585
runway
ready to taxi.
22. Sky West 5585, runway 22 via Romeo, cross runway 13.
Pushback approved. Expect runway 22. Delta 11904.
Delta 1549, line up and wait. I think I already told them
Runway
that,
22
but
via
making
Romeo.
sure.
Cross runway 13. Sky West 5585.
Command requirement missing. Delta 1549er.
Delta 1549er, runway 22, cleared for takeoff upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure. United 2624, runway 22, line up and wait. Yeah, I forgot to give him
Runway 22.
the runway when I
cleared
told him
for
line up.
takeoff. On reaching altitude 1000, contact departure. Delta 1549er.
Runway 22, line up and wait. United 2624.
Delta should be ready to taxi here.
LaGuardia ground. Delta 11904 ready to taxi.
Delta 11904, runway 22 via Bravo Romeo, cross runway 13.
Runway 22 via Bravo Romeo, cross runway 13. Delta 11904.
Alright, 2624 should be lining up here. United 2624, runway 22, cleared for takeoff upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure. SkyWest 5585, runway 22, line up and wait. Ooh, I hear some
Runway
old
22,
school planes
cleared
starting
for
up.
takeoff.
I
On
think it's
reaching
going to be that
altitude
guy right
1000,
there.
contact departure. United 2624.
It's only general
Runway
aviation I
22,
can see.
line up and wait. SkyWest
Take care of some tiles
5585.
here. We'll go ahead and move him there. There we go. That's a good view of what we got going on right now. So United's rotating. There he went. And pull on up. He's airborne. Southwest 5585, runway 22, cleared for takeoff. Upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure. We'll speed up a little bit here as SkyWest 5585, runway 22, cleared for takeoff. Upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure. Delta 1194, runway 22, line up and wait.
Runway 22, cleared for takeoff. On reaching altitude 1000, contact departure. SkyWest 5585.
Delta 1194, runway 22, cleared for takeoff. Upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure. Well, we cleared the board
Runway
here.
22, line up and wait. Delta 1194. Runway 22, cleared for takeoff. On reaching altitude 1000.
Finally getting to use that
contact
fast
departure.
forwarding action for a
Delta
minute.
1194.
And we got a JetBlue checking in with us.
LaGuardia ground. JetBlue 461 with information, Foxtrot. Requesting push and start.
JetBlue 461, pushback approved. Expect runway 22.
Pushback approved. Expect runway 22. JetBlue 461.
So for those of you who don't know, in this game you can set your different camera views by using WASD. You'll want to use shift to kind of speed it up, and then you'll hit control and the F number you want to correspond it to. You can't do F12, and you can even replace you can do F1 through F11. I leave F1 through F5 kind of the same, and then I do 6, 7, 8, 9 all the way through 11. So gives you a lot more of the action this way, I feel like.
Ready to taxi.
JetBlue 461, runway 22 via Bravo Romeo.
Runway 22 via Bravo Romeo. JetBlue 461.
Speed up time here a little bit. See if we can get some more company. JetBlue 461, cross runway 13. Forgot to add that on the end of my
Cross
text
runway
instructions.
13. JetBlue 461.
JetBlue 461, runway 22, cleared for takeoff. Upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure.
Runway 22, cleared for takeoff. On reaching altitude 1000, contact departure. JetBlue 461.
Alright, big quiet time here. Wow, that's a lot of time going by without anything. I mean, we were, as soon as we turned
LaGuardia
everything
ground.
on, we were ready
American
to go.
1656 with information Foxtrot, requesting push and start.
American 1656, pushback approved, expect runway 22.
Pushback approved, expect runway 22. American 1656.
Oops. There she is.
LaGuardia ground. American 1656 ready to taxi.
American 1656, runway 22 via Romeo, cross runway 13.
Runway 22 via Romeo, cross runway 13. American 1656.
Alright. Had to text my fiance to let the dog out. She keeps whimpering. Let's see. We'll speed up time for this one. American 1656, runway 22. Cleared for takeoff. Upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure.
Runway 22, cleared for takeoff. On reaching altitude 1000,
I think this shift ends at 9
departure.
o'clock their time,
American
so we're about 5
1656.
minutes out, I think. But we'll see. I didn't pay attention to how long the shift is. Yep, that was it. Alright, so we handled 39 planes, 39 takeoffs, 0 landings. One fatal mistake, that was actually, I told them to face west, they faced east, and blocked in another plane, so that was on them. An hour and 58 minutes, and 3,900 final score. So, go to menu here, career. Our next episode is going to be Wake Up New York, 7 to 9. No, that's what we just did. How come it's not saying it's completed? That's very weird. It's going to be Easy Sunday Afternoon, because that's actually the next one for us to do. We just finished this one. So it's a 4-hour shift in the afternoon. We'll go ahead and get started. Got 30 more minutes left on the live stream, so we're going to have to go ahead and get this one started. Take a minute to load up, always does. But I'll get started on this one. When the live stream's over, I'll continue playing and record it so that you guys can have that for the next episode, especially with a 4-hour shift. Alright, give me just a minute. I want to make sure that yes. I do know if you do save cameras, they'll only save to the station that you saved them on. So if you go to a different station, you can see them there. So we're going to be using runway 22 again. Let me add my extra window here. I've got an extra window off screen that you guys can't see, but I basically pull up the you doing? There we go. I basically pull up this screen, the aiders, just so I have a good view of it no matter where we are. Alright, that is set up. This, we're going to keep separation at 10 just to see how we start off. Of course, the last one, we'll turn the POV side off here. Let's get into that view. Yeah. Ooh, that's way out. Alright, well, let's get started here.
LaGuardia ground. Endeavour 5164 with information Mike. Requesting push and start.
Endeavour 5164, pushback approved, expect runway 22. Oh, you can see the water puddles.
Pushback approved,
Looks
expect
like it
runway 22.
rained, but
Endeavour
we've got
5164.
the afternoon sun with us.
LaGuardia ground. Endeavour 5347 with information Mike. Requesting push and start.
Endeavour 5347, standby. We'll make him stand by because 5164 has got to get out first.
5347.
See if we can't speed up.
LaGuardia ground. Brickyard 4627 with information Mike. Requesting push and start.
Brickyard 4627, pushback approved, expect runway 22.
Pushback approved, expect runway 22. Brickyard
there's an inbound.
4627.
LaGuardia Tower, American 1491 on final 22.
LaGuardia ground.
American 1491, runway
5164
22,
ready to
clear to
taxi.
land. Endeavour 5164, runway 22 via Bravo Romeo, cross runway 13.
Runway 22, cleared to land. American 1491.
Runway 22 via Bravo Romeo, cross runway 13. Endeavour 5164.
Endeavour 5347, pushback approved, expect runway 22.
Pushback approved, expect runway 22. Endeavour 5347. LaGuardia ground. Southwest 3130 with information Mike. Requesting push and start.
Southwest 3130, pushback approved, expect runway 22.
Pushback approved, expect runway 22. Southwest 3130.
LaGuardia ground. Endeavour 5491 with information Mike. Requesting push and start.
Endeavour 54901, pushback approved, expect runway 22. So we're going to let him push back and we're going to hold
Pushback
5347
approved,
behind it, but
expect
there's
runway
more than enough
22.
room for that, so...
Endeavour 5491.
LaGuardia ground. Brickyard 4627 ready to taxi.
Brickyard 4627, runway 22 via Romeo, cross runway 13.
Runway 22 via Romeo,
So,
cross runway 13. Brickyard 4627.
landing aircraft, what we're going to have them do is come down... Oh, let me zoom in here. Have them come down here to Alpha Alpha.
LaGuardia
Come up
ground. Endeavour 5347 ready to taxi.
cross Echo, and then take the Alpha.
LaGuardia ground. Southwest 3130 ready to taxi.
Southwest 3130, runway 22 via Bravo Romeo, cross runway 13. Endeavour 5347, standby.
Runway 22 via Bravo Romeo, cross runway 13. Southwest 3130. Standby. Endeavour 5347.
LaGuardia ground. Endeavour 5491 ready to taxi.
Endeavour 54901, runway 22 via Bravo, Romeo, cross runway 13.
Runway 22 via Bravo, Romeo, cross runway 13.
Endeavour 5347,
Endeavour
runway
54,
22 via Bravo, Romeo, cross runway 13.
Runway 22 via Bravo, Romeo, cross runway 13, Endeavour 5347.
LaGuardia ground, Brickyard 4574 with information mic, requesting push and start.
Ooh, where's that guy at? Okay. Brickyard 4574, pushback approved, expect runway 22.
Pushback approved, expect runway 22. Brickyard 4574.
Alright, we're going to let 1491 land, and then we're going to take off Brickyard 4627, which is this one right here. These are all moving. Alright, here comes the American, 1491.
LaGuardia ground, Jazz 7653 with information mic, requesting push and start.
Jazz 7653, pushback approved, expect runway 22. Brickyard 4627, line up and wait, runway 22.
Pushback approved, expect runway 22, Jazz 7653.
Line up and wait. Runway 22. Brickyard 4627.
LaGuardia Tower, Brickyard 4947 on final 22.
American 1491, taxi to the ramp via Bravo Echo Alpha.
Taxi to ramp via Bravo Echo Alpha. American
Brickyard
1491.
4627, runway 22, cleared for immediate takeoff upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure. Endeavour 5164, runway 22, line up and wait.
Runway 22. Cleared for immediate takeoff on reaching
Yeah, he's going
altitude
to where I want him
1000.
to.
Contact departure. Brickyard 4627. Runway 22. Line up and wait. Endeavour 5164.
LaGuardia ground, Brickyard 4574 ready to taxi.
Brickyard 4574, runway 22 via Bravo Romeo, cross runway 13.
Runway 22 via Bravo, Romeo, cross runway 13, Brickyard 4574.
LaGuardia ground, Jazz 7653 ready to taxi.
Jazz 7653, runway 22 via Romeo, cross runway 13.
Runway 22 via Romeo, cross runway 13, Jazz 7653.
Endeavour 5164, runway 22, cleared for immediate takeoff upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure.
Runway 22. Cleared for immediate takeoff on reaching altitude 1000.
Southwest 3130,
Contact departure.
runway 22, line up and
Endeavour
wait.
5164.
Runway 22, line up and wait. Southwest 3130.
LaGuardia ground, Spirit Wings 1347 with information mic, requesting push and start.
Spirit Wings 1347, pushback approved, expect runway 22.
Pushback approved. Expect runway 22. Spirit wings wind 347.
Alright, this is going to be tight
LaGuardia
right
Tower,
here.
Brickyard 55904 on final 22.
Southwest 3130. Runway 22 cleared for immediate takeoff upon reaching altitude 1000. Contact departure.
Runway 22, cleared for immediate takeoff. On reaching altitude 1000,
Brickyard 4947,
contact
runway
departure.
22 cleared to land.
Southwest 3130.
Runway 22, cleared to land. Brickyard 4947.
Trying to see what's going on here in my head. Alright, it's all right here. Southwest is taking off. Brickyard's on his way in. So I'm going to bring Spirit Wings up Alpha Alpha here, cross Golf to Bravo.
LaGuardia ground. Spirit wings wind 347 ready to taxi.
Spirit Rings 1347, runway 22 via Alpha Alpha, Bravo, cross runway 13 Romeo. Oh. Spirit Wings 1347, runway 22 via Alpha Alpha, Romeo, cross runway 13. I think that's going to work.
Negative. Unable. Spirit wings wind 347. Runway 22 via Alpha Alpha. Romeo.
Endeavor
Cross runway
5491,
13.
line up and wait, runway
Spirit
22.
wings wind 347.
Endeavor 5491, runway 22, line up and wait.
Negative, unknown command, Endeavor 54901. Runway 22, line up and wait, Endeavor 54901.
That's it. Alright. Endeavor 54901, runway 22, cleared for immediate takeoff upon reaching altitude 1000. Contact departure. Brickyard 4947, taxi to the ramp via Romeo Alpha.
Runway 22, cleared for immediate takeoff on reaching altitude 1000. Contact departure, Endeavor 54901.
Taxi to ramp via Romeo. Brickyard 4947.
LaGuardia Tower, Spirit Wind 686 on final 22.
Spirit Wing 686, runway 22, cleared to land.
Runway 22, cleared to land. Spirit Wind 686. LaGuardia ground, American 2118 with information Mike, requesting push and start.
American 2118, pushback approved, expect runway 22.
Pushback approved, expect runway 22.
Spirit
American
Wings 1347, cross runway 22.
Cross runway 22. Spirit wings wind 347.
Comes old Brickyard's going to come down Alpha. That's exactly what I wanted him to do.
LaGuardia ground, Endeavor 5376 with information Mike, requesting push and start.
Endeavor 5376, pushback approved, expect runway 22. Set an easy Sunday
Pushback
afternoon.
approved, expect runway 22. Endeavor 5376.
Spirit Wings 1347, cross runway 13.
Cross runway 13. Spirit Wings 1347.
Endeavor 5347, runway 22, line up and wait.
Runway 22, line up and wait. Endeavour 5347.
Is he not approved? I thought I approved him. He's a go around.
Going around the Brickyard 55904.
Oops, that's my B.
LaGuardia ground. American
Endeavor
1608
5347,
with
runway
information
22,
Mike,
cleared for
requesting
takeoff upon
push
reaching
and start.
altitude 1000, contact departure. Jazz 7653, runway 22, line up and wait.
Runway 22, cleared for takeoff. On reaching altitude
American
1000,
1608, stand
contact
by.
departure. Endeavour 5347.
Runway 22, line up and wait. Jazz 7653.
Stand by. American 1608.
LaGuardia ground. American 2118 ready to taxi.
American 2118, runway 22, via Bravo, Romeo, cross runway 13.
Runway 22 by Bravo, Romeo, cross runway 13, American 2118.
LaGuardia ground. Endeavor 5376 ready to taxi.
LaGuardia Tower, Southwest
Endeavor
3467 on file
5376, runway 22, via Bravo, Romeo, cross runway 13. Southwest 3467, runway 22, clear to land. Jazz 7653, runway 22, cleared for takeoff upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure.
Runway 22 via Bravo, Romeo, cross runway 1. Endeavor 5376.
Runway 22, cleared to land. Southwest 3467.
Runway 22, cleared for takeoff. On reaching altitude 1000, contact departure. Jazz 7653.
There goes Jazz.
LaGuardia ground. Delta 2067 with information Mike, requesting push and
American
start.
1608, pushback approved, expect runway 22. Delta 2067, pushback approved, expect runway 22.
Pushback approved, expect runway 22. American 1608. Pushback approved,
Spirit
expect
Wings
runway
coming in.
22. Delta 2067.
Brickyard 4574, runway 22, line up and wait.
Runway
Passing
22,
light turbulence.
line up and wait. Brickyard 4574.
LaGuardia ground. Brickyard 4625 with information Mike, requesting push and start.
Brickyard 4625, pushback approved, expect runway 22.
Pushback
Spirit
approved,
Wings
expect runway
686,
22.
taxi
Brickyard
to the ramp.
4625.
Taxi to ramp. Spirit Wind 686.
He's an easy one. Brickyard 4574, cleared for immediate takeoff upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure. Spirit Wings 1347, line up and wait. Brickyard 4574, runway 22, cleared for immediate takeoff upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure.
Command requirement missing. Brickyard 4574.
Command requirement missing. Spirit Wings 1347.
Spirit Wings 1347, runway 22, line up and wait.
Runway 22, cleared for immediate takeoff on reaching altitude 1000. Contact departure. Brickyard 4574.
Runway 22, line up and wait. Spirit Wings 1347.
LaGuardia ground. American 1608 ready to taxi.
American 1608, runway 22 via Bravo, Romeo, cross runway 13.
Runway 22 via Bravo, Romeo, cross runway 13, American 1608. LaGuardia ground. Delta 2067 ready to taxi.
Delta 2067, runway 22 via Bravo, Romeo, cross runway 13.
Runway 22 via Bravo. Romeo,
Spirit Wings
cross runway
1347,
13,
runway
Delta
22, cleared for immediate
2067.
takeoff upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure.
Runway 22, cleared for takeoff. On reaching altitude 1000, contact departure. Spirit Wings 1347.
Endeavour 5376, cross runway 13.
Cross runway 13. Endeavour
In the hang of
5376.
it.
LaGuardia Tower, JetBlue 2156 on final 22.
LaGuardia
JetBlue
ground.
2156,
Brickyard
runway
465
22,
ready
clear to
taxi.
land.
Runway 22, clear to land. JetBlue
Brickyard
2156.
4625, runway 22 via Romeo, cross runway 13.
Runway 22 via Romeo. Cross runway 13. Brickyard 4625.
American 2218, runway 22, line up and wait.
Runway 22, line up and wait. American 2118.
LaGuardia ground. Endeavour 4824 with information Mike. Requesting push and start.
Endeavour 4824, pushback approved, expect runway 22.
Pushback approved. Expect runway 22.
Southwest
Endeavour
3467,
4824.
taxi to the ramp via Romeo Alpha.
Taxi to ramp via Romeo. Alpha. Southwest 3467.
American 2118, runway 22, cleared for immediate takeoff upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure. Endeavour 5376, runway 22, line up and wait.
Runway 22, cleared for immediate takeoff.
Oh,
Reaching
yeah, this is
altitude
beautiful.
1000, contact departure. American 2118.
Runway 22. Line up and wait. Endeavour 5376.
LaGuardia Tower. Spirit Wings 710 on final 22.
Spirit Wing 710, runway 22, clear to land.
Runway 22, clear to land. Spirit Wings 710.
LaGuardia ground. Brickyard 5711 with information Mike. Requesting push and start.
Brickyard 5711, pushback approved, expect runway 22.
Pushback approved. Expect runway 22.
Endeavour
Brickyard
5376, runway 22, cleared for immediate takeoff upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure. I hope that's not too close.
Runway 22. Cleared for immediate takeoff on reaching altitude 1000. Contact departure. Endeavour 5376.
LaGuardia ground. Endeavour 4824 ready to taxi.
Endeavour 4824, runway 22 via Bravo, Romeo, cross runway 13.
Runway 22 via Bravo, Romeo, cross runway 13. Endeavour 4824.
LaGuardia ground. Delta 356 with information Mike, requesting push and start.
Delta 356, pushback approved, expect runway 22.
Pushback approved, expect runway 22. Delta 356.
Here comes our JetBlue coming in for landing. Brickyard 4625, runway 22, line up and wait.
Runway 22, line up and wait. Brickyard 4625.
LaGuardia ground. American 1556 with information Mike. Requesting push and start.
American 1556, pushback approved, expect runway 22. JetBlue 2156, taxi to the ramp via Romeo Alpha. Yeah, I don't want you going down there.
Pushback approved, expect runway 22.
Down.
American 1556.
Brickyard 4625, runway 22, cleared for immediate takeoff upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure. American 1608, runway 22, line up and wait.
Runway 22, cleared for immediate takeoff. On reaching altitude 1000, contact departure. Brickyard 4625.
Runway 22, line up and wait. American 1608.
LaGuardia ground. Brickyard 5711 ready to taxi.
Brickyard 5711, runway 22 via Bravo Romeo, cross runway 13.
Runway 22 via Bravo Romeo, cross runway 13. Brickyard 5711.
LaGuardia Tower, Brickyard 55904 on final 22.
Brickyard 55904, runway 22, clear to land.
Runway 22, clear to land. Brickyard 55904.
American 1608, runway 22, cleared for takeoff upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure.
Runway 22, cleared for takeoff on reaching altitude 1000.
Hold on,
Contact
Delta
departure.
2067.
American 1608.
JetBlue's coming in.
LaGuardia ground. American 1556
Yes,
ready to taxi.
American 1556, runway 22 via Romeo, cross runway 13.
Runway 22 via Romeo, cross runway 13. American 1556.
LaGuardia ground. JetBlue 1032 with information Mike. Requesting push and start.
JetBlue 1032, pushback approved, expect runway 22.
Pushback approved, expect runway 22. JetBlue 1032.
LaGuardia ground. Delta 356, ready to taxi.
Delta 356, runway 22 via Bravo Romeo, cross runway 13.
Runway 22, via Bravo, Romeo. Cross runway 13, Delta 356.
Delta 2067, runway 22, line up and wait.
Runway 22, line up and wait. Delta 2067.
Spirit Wing 710, taxi to the ramp.
Taxi to ramp. Spirit Wings 710.
Delta 2067, runway 22, cleared for immediate takeoff upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure. Endeavor 4824, runway 22, line up and wait.
Runway 22, cleared for immediate takeoff on reaching altitude 1000, contact departure. Delta 2067.
Runway 22, line up and wait. Endeavour 4824. LaGuardia ground. JetBlue 1032 ready to taxi.
JetBlue 1032, runway 22 via Romeo, cross runway 13.
Runway 22 via Romeo, cross runway 13. JetBlue 1032.
LaGuardia Tower, Endeavor 4991 on final 22.
Endeavor 4991, runway 22, cleared to land. Endeavor 4824, runway 22, cleared for takeoff upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure. There's JetBlue.
Runway
right there.
22, clear to land.
Brickyard's
Endeavor
crossing,
4991.
Americans crossing.
Runway
Brickyard
22,
5594 is
clear for
coming in to
takeoff
land
on
next.
reaching altitude 1000.
Delta's
Contact
taxiing.
departure. Endeavour
Got a Delta
4824.
about to push back there. And Spirit Wings is parking over there.
LaGuardia ground. Delta 954 with information mic. Requesting push and start.
Delta 954, pushback approved, expect runway 22. This is supposed to be an
Pushback
easy
approved,
Sunday
expect
shift, it
runway
said.
22.
This thing's busy.
Delta 954.
LaGuardia ground. Delta 490 with information mic. Requesting push and start.
Delta 490, pushback approved, expect runway 22.
Pushback approved, expect runway 22. Delta 490.
Alright, here comes Brickyard 5594. We'll get Brickyard 5711 lined up right after that. Brickyard 5711, runway 22, line up and wait.
Runway 22, line up and wait. Brickyard 5711.
Ooh, this Brickyard's going all
LaGuardia
the way
ground.
down to the end.
Delta 954 ready for taxi.
Delta 594. Delta 954, runway 22 via Bravo, Romeo, cross runway 13.
Runway 22 via Bravo.
Brickyard
Romeo.
5994,
Cross runway 1.
taxi to the
Delta
ramp
954.
via Romeo, Alpha.
Taxi to ramp via Romeo. Alpha. Brickyard
Brickyard
5794.
5711, runway 22, line up and wait. Brickyard 5711, runway 22, cleared for immediate takeoff upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure. American 1556, runway 22, line up and wait.
Runway 22, line up and wait. Brickyard 5711. Runway 22, cleared for immediate takeoff on reaching altitude 1000. Contact departure. Brickyard 5711.
Runway 22, line up and wait. American 1556. LaGuardia ground. Delta 490 ready to taxi.
Delta 490, runway 22 via Bravo, Romeo, cross runway 13.
Runway 22 via Bravo, Romeo, cross runway 13. Delta 490.
LaGuardia Tower. American 2069 on final 22.
American 2069, runway 22, clear to land. American 1556, runway 22, cleared for takeoff upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure.
Runway 22, cleared to land. American 2069.
Runway 22, cleared for takeoff on reaching altitude 1000. Contact departure. American 1556. LaGuardia ground. Brickyard 4562 with information mic. Requesting push and start.
Brickyard 4562, pushback approved, expect runway 22.
Pushback approved, expect runway 22. Brickyard 4562. LaGuardia ground, Sky West 5538 with information mic, requesting push and start.
SkyWest 5538, pushback approved, expect runway 22.
Pushback approved, expect runway 22. Sky West 5538.
Delta 356, runway 22, line up and wait.
Runway 22, line up and wait. Delta 356.
Ooh, that was a long landing roll. Roll Endeavor. Endeavor 499er1. Taxi to the ramp via Romeo Alpha. Delta 356, runway 22, cleared for immediate takeoff upon reaching altitude 1000. Contact departure. JetBlue 1032, runway 22, line up and wait. Delta 954, runway 13, cross. Delta 954, cross runway 13.
Taxi to ramp via Romeo, Alpha, Endeavor 499er1.
Runway 22, cleared for immediate takeoff. On reaching altitude 1000, contact departure. Delta 356.
Runway 22, line up and wait. JetBlue 1032.
LaGuardia ground. Delta 954. Request crossing runway 31. Unknown runway. Delta 954. Cross runway 13. Delta 954.
LaGuardia ground. Brickyard 4562 ready to taxi.
Brickyard 4562, runway 22, via Bravo, Romeo, cross runway 13.
Runway 22 via Bravo.
JetBlue
Romeo. Cross
1032, runway 22,
Brickyard
cleared for immediate
4562.
takeoff upon reaching altitude 1000. Contact departure.
Runway 22, cleared for immediate takeoff. On reaching altitude 1000, contact departure. JetBlue 1032.
LaGuardia Tower, Southwest 3215 on final 22. LaGuardia
Southwest
ground, Skywest
3215,
5538 ready to taxi.
runway 22, clear to land. Skywest 5538, runway 22, via Bravo, Romeo, cross runway 13.
Runway 22, clear to land, Southwest 3215.
Runway 22, via Bravo, Romeo, cross runway 13, Skywest 5538.
Endeavor 499er1, hold.
Hold position. Endeavor 499er1.
Endeavor 499er1, resume. Endeavor 499er1, taxi to the ramp via Alpha.
Review 1 by 5. Endeavor 499er1.
Delta 954, runway 22, line up and wait.
Taxi to ramp via Alpha. Endeavor 499er1.
Runway 22, line up and wait. Delta 954.
LaGuardia ground, Southwest 139er0 with information mic, requesting push and start.
American 2069, taxi to the ramp via Romeo Alpha.
Taxi to ramp via Romeo, Alpha, American
Southwest 1390,
2069.
pushback approved, expect runway 22.
Pushback approved, expect runway 22.
Delta
Southwest
954, runway 22,
1390.
cleared for immediate takeoff upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure. Delta 490, runway 22, line up and wait.
Runway 22, clear for immediate takeoff. On reaching altitude 1000, contact departure. Delta 954.
Runway 22, line up and wait. Delta 490.
LaGuardia Tower, Endeavour 5522 on final 22.
Endeavor 5522, runway 22, clear to land.
Runway 22, cleared to land. Endeavour 5522.
LaGuardia ground. JetBlue 761 with information mic, requesting push and start.
JetBlue 761, pushback approved, expect runway 22.
Pushback approved, expect runway 22.
Delta 490,
JetBlue
runway
761.
22, cleared for takeoff upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure.
LaGuardia ground, Southwest 139er0 ready to taxi.
LaGuardia ground, Brickyard 4798 with information Mike, requesting push and start.
All right, well, I'm pausing it here, guys. I am done for the night. We've done a 2-hour live stream, so 2-hour, 15-minute. It's been a great time. I've had a lot of fun. Thank you guys for tuning in. Don't forget to like and subscribe so you don't miss another episode of Tower Simulator 3, Farming Simulator, Flight Simulator, American Truck Simulator, and Police Simulator. Check out our social media. You can follow us at pcsimguy for everything except Instagram, and Instagram's at pcsimguy gaming. Thanks so much again for tuning in. I appreciate it. This is PC Sim Guy, signing out.